Good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time zone you might reside in. I'm
It's
Fritch.
another day gone.
Yeah, it's another day gone. It's definitely a day gone. Day gone. The day's gone. See, I can't even speak now.
Yep.
I'm Fritch. That's Ewan.
Yeah, hi.
Hi. And we did it. We got to the end. We
Yeah,
got to the end of the leagues. The league is
which is
over.
a new beginning.
It's a new beginning. I've realised I'm probably on the wrong scene. Shall we actually look at the leaderboards for in the end?
Yeah, I think we should have a look at the two leaderboards in the end.
Yeah, at the very end. So let's just quickly
I would go the other way personally.
not season 2. What we're doing? I want season 8, 2A. There we are.
So yeah, 2A.
We're just straight to the leaderboards. Oh, do we look at the results?
Yeah, yeah. Let's have a quick look at the results because I
Yeah.
mean this is the important bit for everybody.
Yeah.
Here you go. Lizards beat the Brett.
Bretts. Lizards beat the Bretts. I can't remember if that's what we expected. But I've moved house and I don't have any of my notes anywhere, so you're gonna have to remind me what I said.
I'm pretty sure we said it was going to be close, but
Yeah.
we went for the Lizards.
I think we did go for the Lizards.
And it went as you can expect. You can see Lizards clearly. Oh, Lizards took a death.
Lizards did take a death. We don't know who it is. I guess we'll. Actually, if that's something you could do, since I'm on the recording, you can jump into Spikebot and see who did perish.
I'll find out for you.
Yes, we'll find out who did perish. In terms of stats, looking at literally the same ball possession, literally the same occupation of both halves, and literally the occupation of opponent's half. Interesting. The Brett
Sounds like an even match.
at least in terms of ball possession. Blocks succeeded though. The Bretts definitely succeeded more blocks. 51 over 38. That is a good result. And then, but then again, the Lizards 7 KOs inflicted. I think that's your key stat right there. 7
Yeah,
KOs
they got the numbers. Armor 8 didn't hold.
No, yeah, 7 KOs inflicted and 1 injury, compared to 4 KOs, an injury, and a kill inflicted by the Bretts there. So I think KOs win games. KOs.
Yeah, it was an unleveled Saurus that died.
Unleveled Saurus. May that lizard rest in peace.
Yes.
And the whole 4 yards passing from the Bretts there. Do I smell elf? No, you're alright.
Yeah.
In terms of SPP, pretty even again.
Yeah.
There's not much in it.
2 touchdown versus 1, that isn't it?
Yeah, literally 2 touchdowns versus 1. Lizards. Let's have a look at some of your dice rolls. Your go for it was good. Your armor was pretty standard. Your injury was pretty standard. Your casualty 50-50. That happens. Wake up after KO 66%. Still good. Should be. I don't know what.
Should be 50. Should be 50.
Should be 50.
Unless you've got a babe.
No, 66% on the success end of the spectrum. So it should be. That's good, but again, it is 50-50.
Oh, it's a 4+ roll, isn't it? So yeah, 50-50.
Yeah.
But you might have a babe or something, so it's pretty good. But anyway, a lot of 6s there, not many 4s, but
absolutely. That
could be worse.
Bonehead, the Crocs was playing. The Crocs was in.
Yeah.
The Crocs was doing work, and the loader reroll as well. Ooh.
Yeah.
That must have been
It's always bad. Double skull, innit? Double skull.
Yeah, it must have been a squeaky bum time. And then we look at the armor. The armor was very low. Yeah, very low for the.
Yeah, that armor 7. When it doesn't work, it does not work.
Yeah,
there's a lot of Dauntless rolls there as well.
A lot of Dauntless rolls, but more to the point, what's Dauntless roll? Is it? It depends, doesn't it? Actually,
it depends what you're fighting. But if you're fighting a Saurus, it's a 2-up. So it.
Oh, so that's about right then. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Wake up after KO was good actually.
Yeah.
7 to 2.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah. Injury his armor was holding. I think that there's your telltale stat because the armor wasn't holding, but the injuries were like keeping them there, and then the Dauntless was doing good work as well. But
in the end, he still lost. A lot of 6s again.
Yeah,
it's a tight one. Next,
absolutely. Next, it's our one person's favourite team. Some Vamps versus some Dwarves. Go on.
Vamps took an early lead. Could have been 2-0 to the Vamps at the end of the first half had the double skull not happened. But double skulls happened, which then left the Dwarves to do dwarfy kind of stuff. and then the second half, Thrall armor started to not work.
Sounds about right.
The vampires started killing themselves.
Oh, the vampire implosion.
Yeah, I did suffer a death as well. Another dwarf died.
Oh no, another dwarf died.
Kerry King died. Fortunately, I
Kerry
managed to
King died? That can't be. That's not
I
allowed.
know. And fortunately, I managed to apothecary him back to life.
Okay, so he brushed death.
He had a brush with death, but
Yeah.
that is a lot of deaths.
That is a lot of death, especially for the dwarf team.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you can see the armor rolls for the. I know the armor set.
That's actually good.
Is that actually good?
That's really good because they're down 7.
Yeah. Injury rolls. Okay, good, fine. That's fine. Bloodlust. Ooh, that bloodlust is a bit low. That is a hard bloodlust.
Touch on the low.
Yeah, a bit touch on the low, but sometimes that can just about do it. That can just about do it. Dodge rate, very good. I imagine those dodges were all with vampires, at least one hopes.
Yeah, he has got an Agi 5 one.
Oh yeah, oh yes, of course, he's got the Agi 5 nonsense. The Agi 5 movement up disgrace, and then the double. Is there a double strength up? Or
there's a double runner. Double movement up.
Double movement. That double movement up, then there's Agi up strength up. That's the bloke.
Yeah, and then one with blodge. So it's that's what it is. I mean, it's fair enough. Decent score, And
it's always it's always nice with the regeneration 50-50 roll.
Yeah,
it works in.
He regened badly hurt.
Very good, very good.
I say I got a lot of 6s, but I didn't get many 4s or 3s.
Yeah, well, your dodges are where we expect.
Yeah, it's quite poor.
Yeah, your dice rolls are a bit all over the place there, considering it's meant to be an even split. But it's a bit low in the middle, but really high in the 6s. But
you can see it's quite an average down the board, like 40, 50, 60, 60.
Yeah, that's average, and then dwarves doing dwarf things. You did well. Fair enough. Some rats and some elves. Sadly, the elves
looks like you said 2-3, I said 4-3. So you said 3-2 to the elves. I said 4-3 to the elves. But
okay.
It was clearly a shootout. It clearly went mad. But the elven fightiness won out in the end.
Yeah, so 16 armor breaks to Wait, it says armor breaks. It's their armor breaks.
Yeah, it's how many times they broke armor.
Oh, so they broke armor. So yeah, the armor breaks won out.
Yeah. It went the way of the elves.
Oh, actually, interception. I wonder. I didn't see it.
Yeah, but it gets re-rolled, doesn't it?
Well, did he get intercepted? Or
no, he did an interception.
He did the intercepting, and there's no re-roll for rats.
That's oh dear.
Because rats actually have a sense of honor and don't re-roll everything. Sorry, what? Three passes, 2 successful cashes, 4 passes.
Another quite equal ball possession, occupation, and whatnot.
Yeah. So 1 successful interception. That is it. That is that would have been it. I reckon. You could have caught.
Yeah, that ended the game, didn't it?
Elf would have ran. Elf would have just gone.
Yeah.
5 KOs inflicted as well. Gutted. Do feel for the rats a bit there. But
yeah. It's ratting. That's what happens.
Yeah, that's what happens.
You play rats, prepare to get beaten up.
Yeah, of course. Oh dear, his armor.
Yeah.
That was not holding.
Armor 7, that's not good.
That's not good for armor 7. No, not at all. Injuries were fine. I think it looks like it was a lot of stuns.
Yeah.
So just being stunned everywhere, and a stunned rat is.
But it's enough. It's enough.
Wake up to KO. So
that's good. That's good.
That's good. We like that. Catch was a bit disappointing.
8 pickups. That means you're getting sacked a lot.
Yeah, he probably was. But more to the point, he's still picking it back up and still holding on.
Yeah, true.
4
fixes this week.
Yeah, 4 is pass success.
Passes were terrible.
Terrible, if it makes sense.
3 intercept failures.
Gutted. Dodge was fine. Loner. Ooh. Was it?
Rat ogre. Oh no, probably a journeyman.
Maybe. It could be the rat ogre as well.
I don't know if he's got a rat ogre.
Maybe.
Anyway. It's a game, and the game was won.
Yes, correct. And then
by dirty elfing.
Yes, and this looks like a typical set of elf dice.
You know what? Every single team so far's highest number of rolls has been 6.
Yeah, that's really weird. That being said, though, look at the pickup rate.
Yeah, it's pretty low.
That's surprisingly low.
Should have capitalised on that. That should have been a rat win. That.
Yeah, maybe.
When elves can't roll or 2, rat win.
It looks like it was only on the pickups though, but everything else.
Yeah, but should have. That's all you need. Rat win.
Yeah.
Should have been a rat win.
Anyway,
Unlucky.
yeah.
You know,
we were rooting.
halflings getting beat. Well, man, it's always going to happen, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's not a lot to say. I mean, shit went down as shit was expected. 2 deaths to the halflings as well.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
That is harsh.
Didn't break any armor. Life just decided that halflings are not doing this.
Yeah, not destined for the playoffs. Oh, but it is only the MVP.
Yeah.
SPP. Let's have a look at this. Armor 50. That's about right. That's actually spot on.
Casualty rate.
Ooh, that's a grim casualty rate. I know you're armor 6, but
yeah. Life was against you.
Yeah. Wake Up to KO wasn't having it. The take route was actually doing pretty well.
Yeah.
The stand up, that's on par. That's what it should be.
Yeah.
The throw teammate, again, that's pretty much on par.
That's pretty rubbish.
Oh yeah, it's a top, isn't it? No, it's not great.
Yeah.
Sorry, apologies.
Dodge, that's pretty shite.
That is shocking. That's a shocking dodge rate.
Yeah. Life just wasn't having it, was it? It was not for halflings today.
It was not. And if we look at the undead.
Well, I mean, he failed his lightning bolt. He failed his pass.
Yeah.
But he didn't really need to roll any dice, did he? Look at those dice at the bottom. How many dice did he roll?
Oh wait, hang on. Did he have the lightning bolt?
No, he got hit by a lightning bolt.
Oh, okay, hit by a lightning bolt, and he failed it. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So yeah, he got nailed by it, but even then, it probably might not.
But look at that. I mean, when you've rolled in every single one of your dice rolls is in single figures versus someone who's 40 on all of their dice rolls.
Yeah, you're like.
Game's against you. The whole world's against you, dude. I swear to God.
I know. Gutted for the flings. Maybe.
And this was the big result of the day.
Yes.
At the end there, this.
Oh.
You know.
Sad MVP is sad.
Yeah.
That's just extra insult to the loss there. Helmet, you prick.
Yeah. I mean, 4 passes, 1 sending off.
Yeah.
It just didn't go for the humans, did it? Orcs did what orcs do and turned themselves into orcs.
Yeah. Even then. I'm shattered.
I mean, it's probably a lot closer than the scoreline suggests.
Yeah.
But like, the dwarf orcs held onto the ball. Nothing was happening.
Yeah, absolutely. Chainsaw went off once.
One success and then he got punched.
Probably, yeah.
100% go for it.
Yeah, armor was okay.
Fairly alright.
Bonehead was solid.
Probably on the bad side, yeah.
Wakecraft KO was about right.
Yeah. Pickup's alright. I mean, pass is pretty good, 100%. Catch one failure. Nothing looks bad. I mean, dodge rate's pretty shite.
Yeah, dodge rate is pretty shite. But even then, it's like.
But clearly, orcs just managed to get the run of the green. I mean, what the hell's going on with the orcs there? Actually, they're rolling more dice than the humans.
And they're winning 2-0. What actually happened? We need some clarification here. Injury was alright. Dodge was very good for orcs.
Yeah, he bought the troll. He listened to us. He bought the troll.
He bought the troll. Yeah, he bought the troll.
And it didn't do very well.
It didn't do fantastic. It's his first game. We'll let him off. 2 intercepts attempts.
Failures. I mean, it's passing over the top of you, isn't it?
Casualty was not holding. So any casualties he did get were not fun. Were a bit grim. But either it's hard looking at these dice rolls and these stats and stuff. It's hard to think how the orcs won 2-0.
Just orked, didn't they?
Yeah, I guess. But how well?
So if you look at the leaderboard then for this division, we'll have a look at the leaderboard for the other division because that's kind of important.
Yeah.
So if you've got your whiteboard to hand, Fritch.
It's not to hand. Oh shit. Sorry.
Well, we should maybe write down what we're expecting.
Hang on, I'll be back. I can get the whiteboard. Just grab it. And move it
go.
Me.
So while Fritch does that, I'll just entertain you with a little bit of a rundown here. So I mean, obviously the final positions are as we'd expect. Dwarfs won because they're dwarfs. Lizardman team they're coming in second. So the top 2. That loss for the humans, they're dropping them down to third. They were on to win it. Obviously dwarfs. Nice undefeatedness. And then you can see sort of it goes in
I don't think
to the sort of
undefeatedness is
middle
a
ground.
word.
Well, it is now.
Right, I've got the
And you
board.
can
I'm
see
just
the
rubbing off all
vampires
the
and
stuff.
halflings don't make it.
Yeah, the
So
vampires
we
and
need to
half.
write down. So you need to write down like 1
Yes. So we've got
dwarfs.
two a dwarf. Then we've got lizards.
Yeah, so write them down like vertically in
Yeah,
a
yeah.
list. So
I'm
like
doing
yeah,
it.
and
I
then
know
we
how
can write
this
the others.
works.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just making sure. Hey. Calm down. Calm down.
High elves. Orc. Brett.
Dead.
So not dead. Sorry, less than that. But in fact, the opposite of
Skaven.
that. Rats.
2A rats. Because there's lots of rats.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll put in. I've got a 2A column anyway.
Yeah, so this is 2A rats. So that's that. So let's have a look at 2B.
Yeah,
Or not 2B. That is the question.
we don't allow that joke here.
Okay, I'm sorry.
We don't do that here. Right. So here we go. We'll look at the results.
Well, I mean, let's not delve too deep into it. Graham beat somebody. Woo, surprising.
Yeah, surprise.
Goblins lost to Chaos. I mean, that's clearly got stamped on.
Yep.
That kept the third result there keeps both of those two teams undefeated.
Yes, true.
That's the Nurgle and the Necros.
Yep.
That's both undefeated. That's good. A normal Goblin team, which is Orcs versus humans.
Yep.
That's it leveled off. That's because you're not playing a normal Orc team.
Nope.
And Rat Off was a draw.
Yeah, it's a very level.
Yeah, so let's have a look at their leaderboard.
Have a look at their leaderboard. So the Nurgle. So it's I write this backwards now, don't I? I start from the
Yes,
bottom.
you do.
Nurgle
So this is so it's Nurgle versus 2A rats.
Yes.
And then the next coming in is
the Delph.
Graham's Delphs. Then we've got Dave's Necros, Dave's Wolves, undefeated but a lot of draws, which puts him behind Graham, who managed
Dave's
to lose.
Necro. Then we got so we've got more.
So this is Dave's Rats.
Rats. Dave.
Dave Rats, and then we've got Max Rats. Max Rats
yep.
will play our humans, and then we've got and then we've got the Chaos, which will play our humans, 2A humans.
Yeah.
Then we've got Goblins.
Yep, we've got some Gobbos.
And then finally we've got in inverted commas Goblins.
Yeah. Oh no, in inverted commas Orcs.
No, in inverted commas Goblins.
Goblins. I'm not quite sure what they are. Okay. So that
just made it on goal difference, I think.
They believe so, yeah. They probably, I think they must have done touchdown difference.
Yeah, I think it was.
Well,
so yeah. So then we've got to go through those for some predictions, haven't we?
We do. So if we go into, let's go into
the Tenderfoot. So I believe we are missing both of the Goblin in inverted commas teams.
Yes, they have not accepted their tickets yet.
Shame. And
shame.
Andrew Kenny. Shame.
Absolute shame. But
ding, shame.
Shame. So, what we're going to do then? What we'll do is we'll actually go through each schedule that it's going to be, and then look at each team separately at the same time.
Well, I think we should look at the two teams. So we got the first game. What's the first game on your list then?
I've got Dwarf and open brackets.
Well, let's have a look at open brackets Goblins.
Yes.
So let's have a quick look at the Dwarf team.
Yeah, so this is yourself.
I know what this looks like.
Yes, this looks very interesting.
I got 3 levels. I'm really happy.
Yeah, you did.
So I got a couple of Mighty Blow finally.
Yeah, finally. Took your time about it.
Still got guard, mate.
Yeah, you got there's 2 Mighty Blow there. You got there's no guard.
1 guard.
No, 1 guard. Sorry, there's a John Net.
Yeah, John Dett.
John Dett, yeah,
And
he's the
there's
lone guard.
Phil Demmel the third.
The third, so I've done this. I literally got to the third one of one of my catches for my Kislev team. As soon as that third one died, I'm just retiring the name. It's cursed. I'm just So if he dies again, the name's cursed. Retire the name. Just don't
No.
touch it.
Anyway, I've got kickoff
Anyway,
return now, so
you do have kickoff
you know,
return.
I think that's
Hey,
useful.
kickoff return on a runner is a fair shout. I mean, that makes perfect
Well,
sense.
that's my
He's got
quarterback.
pass.
So he's
Yeah.
my quarterback.
That is definitely a quarterback. He's got sure hands. He's got pass. He's got kickoff return. That is basically a shortened version of Aaron Rodgers at this point.
Yeah.
It's
so
yeah. That's.
I'm a couple of points off a few more guard, but hopefully we can get hold of some goblins in inverted commas and
Yes. Well, what we can do
and
is
get that
we can still look at that goblin team if we go back to
B.
To B. That's the one. Teams.
And I think we should stay on here because the next thing we need is the other goblin team.
Yes.
There it is, the normal goblin team.
Let's have a look at them.
As you didn't know, it's a fruity goblin team.
Yes, so it's a fruity orc.
So it has 4 goblins,
Yeah,
a troll, 2 throwers, 3 black orcs. So I believe a
Yes.
black orc died. Now I suspect he's going to buy a 4th black orc.
Do you suspect,
Again?
but never assume with this?
No, we don't know what Sam does.
No, we
Sam
don't.
is a law unto himself.
That is
But you
his-
can see,
yeah.
I mean, you've got one goblin there with Agi and Sprint. That looks pretty horrible.
That Agi and Sprint. That's his ball replacement system. That's the thing he throws in place
Yes.
of the ball. He does have a thrower with what is this? Oh, it's
Armour down.
The armor down and the Hail Mary pass.
Yeah.
Just in case he absolutely has to.
Yeah, I mean, it's fruity.
Yeah, it's very. Honestly, right. Oh, no, you can't actually pass in one turn. Oh, that's annoying. I was thinking you can throw the goblin up the field. Like, if the ball's really far back, Hail Mary passes to the goblin up the field. Just.
Well, you're going to turn over as soon as you Hail Mary pass. You're going to turn over.
Or is it get that Agi up goblin with Sprint, get it, dive and catch.
No, true. That would work.
Give it that extra bit of range. It could work.
Turn it into a Kislev.
Make it so.
Yeah, that's fair.
That could be turn it into a Kislev catcher. That'll be interesting.
Yeah.
But
all right. Well, it's looking fruity.
It is looking fruity. Next we have.
Well, are we going to make a prediction on that one?
Oh yeah.
Since we know that's the playoff.
This is going to be. I want to say you win, but every heart of my being, every logical sense of my being says that you win because you're actually a very well developed dwarf team with good skills and enough stopping power for a bunch of goblins that they were just like they should fold under pressure. But
yes,
this is Sam Unwin,
and he will pull ridiculous stuff.
Shit will happen that will make your jaw drop. And you will never understand why. It'll be something. It'll be like a couple of seasons ago, he was doing a snotling only team. He literally runs.
Yes.
Remember that shit? He runs through
Yes.
he runs through 7 or 8 tackle zones, all 2-ups, picks up a ball which is in about 2 or 3 tackle zones, and then just walks out, and then just passes it along the line. It's like, what the? He just gets away with stuff like that. We don't know how he does it.
By playing fruity stuff.
I mean, if there's a slimmer chance of doing it, then you do it, I guess.
Yeah.
But it should be. I'm gonna say 2-1 to yourself because how I imagine it's going to go, how it should go, as you would say it is. If you say win the toss, you defend first, and you beat 7 shades out of his goblins and gang off on his black orc just to like get them down. He may eventually score with some goblin
Yeah. But there's a chance I'll score again.
Yeah, but he might be forced to score early to protect his players. Then you score.
Yeah, we do that death roller.
Yeah, that death roller. Then you score. Then you score semi-quickly for a dwarf team in the first half, and then the second half you're receiving, and then you just do the dwarf thing and chug slowly.
It's fair.
It's either I reckon it's going to be either 2-1 or it might go 3-2 overtime.
Ooh.
Because
Fair.
Sod's Law will dictate he will do the one turn because of that goblin.
He will pull the bollocks. That's fair, man.
Yeah. It's going to be a very interesting game, and I would actually like to see that one, just to see the madness that ensues from it.
That's fair. So yeah, it's fair.
Next, we'll stay on this page, obviously, like you say.
So we've got the other Goblin team, so the actual Goblin team, which is the 8-peat Punties, which has more TV than the normal Goblin team.
Yes, 8-peat Punies. They have. This is a good Goblin team. I mean, look at them.
Yeah, I mean Fanatic with Mighty Blow, beautiful.
Yeah.
2 guard trolls. I mean, yes, fair.
Smashing.
You've got a chance of leveling up that chain, so a couple of movement ups.
Two movement up goblins is wonderful. You've got a diving tackle goblin. Everyone always underestimates the diving tackle. Sneaky get.
Yeah, I mean,
and
assuming you don't get got hold of, you stand a chance of goblining this shit.
Yeah, absolutely. This
I mean,
amazing.
he's playing the lizards, right?
Yes, he's playing the lizards. Which will
so I mean, this does give him a slight advantage. I don't think the lizards are packing a lot of, if any, tackle.
Yeah, so that diving
the
tackle could be...
goblin shit, and diving tackle against their stunties. You know, it's a reasonable
like I say, speaking as a coach, going against lizards, diving tackle, instrumental. It provides so much value. You have no idea. It's good.
You know, you can get hold of. You know, if you can get hold of Visauruses, get rid of them with that front line of fouliness. There's no reason he can't win that. I don't think he will.
No, but
there's no reason he can't.
There is no reason he can't. Speaking of which, let's actually have a look at these lizards. If we can actually stay on the.
So now we can go back to the Tenderfoot and stay there.
Yes. Oh, someone. I want.
So this is the. It's Impossibles.
Is it second page?
First page. He's on the first page.
Oh, he's there. Sorry.
4 along. There we are. So, Lizard Team. He rebought that Saurus that died.
Yes, makes sense. Rebuy the Saurus because.
And as you can see, as I was saying, there's no tackle there. So I mean, there's 3 block, one of which is a Blog Jing Croxagore,
which is disgusting. I love it. Although why you wouldn't pick Pro, we'll never know. But
he's got a movement up skink. He's got a sprint sure feet skink. You know, jump up, sidestep. That's
good.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good looking little lizard team. But obviously, what's happened is all the SPP's gone onto the skinks, which is what you'd expect.
Yeah, because there's more.
He's vulnerable to shenanigans, I'd say.
Yeah, he's vulnerable to shenanigans. He, at least in terms of like the fight, the bash fight, his Sauruses should
hold up.
Yeah, absolutely. He's just got to be careful of that the Fanatic, because if that
you use those block pieces well and sort of hold your line. Yeah, but that Fanatic could do some damage.
Yeah, Mighty Blow Fanatic is like it all depends on how the dice rolls go for his movement, because you remember there is only two moves that exist for Fanatic. It's either the ballerina that dances around them what's it? Pete Burns, you spin me right round, baby, right round, or it's a fucking cruise missile. There is no middle ground.
It goes for exactly what you want it to go for every fucking time.
Yeah, or it does the exact opposite and goes for absolutely nothing.
It just goes round and round, the Croxigal.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, it's what you'd expect. Goblins rely on goblins functioning, and goblins rarely function.
Correct. Right.
If the goblins function, goblins can win it, but I doubt it. So 2-1 lizards.
2-1 lizards. I want to see 2-1 lizards as well. I'd be tempted to agree. Next, actually, no, I should be writing these down. 2-1. What do we say for the dwarf?
2-1. 2-1, 3-2.
2-1/3-2 OT.
Yeah. So next one is the humans, the two times Pauly's Angels,
Yes.
versus whoever the hell was
It
in
was chaos.
6th, Chaos. So let's have a look at those humans.
Let's look at the Humies. This is
A good-looking human team.
going against chaos. This is a strong-looking human team. That amount of guard is going to be like
Yeah.
so handy, and that
And he's
strength
got
up.
strength 4 as well. So he's
Yeah.
got 4 guard. He's got the strength 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks nice. He's got catcher with
Yeah.
catcher with sure feet. Yeah, so he's got the speed on him as well.
Yep, absolutely. All it is as soon as those
Bit of
if he starts caging up with his Chaos Warriors, all he needs is one person, a bit of guard on the side, and then send in the Strength 4 Blitzer, just punch that corner open.
Yeah,
and
he's got a good chance, hasn't he? I mean, I personally would be looking at maybe buying another line chaff.
Yeah, it's a bit low, isn't it?
Just because
exactly
you are gonna get punched.
Yes, ow, my knee. That's ow. But yeah.
Don't damage that too.
No. That was a mild knock against the table. It was the wrong leg though. Anyway, so yeah, he definitely does. He did a bit more line shaft because you are going to lose things against a chaos.
Chaos are going to want to punch you, but that is a nice looking human team.
Very much so. Like 4 bits of guard.
Yeah.
Plenty block on the thrower and the catcher, so they can at least defend themselves.
Yeah.
And that mighty blow strength up.
Yeah, he's got a dodging lineman.
Everyone loves a good dodgy lineman. Yeah, this is good.
Yeah.
This is strong. And then
it looks nice. I mean, so if you let's have a look at that Chaos team, which is the Mad Furies, which is on the first page.
It's on the first page. Yeah,
And it is Tom. The TV's about equal. Mad Furies.
Oh, that one.
Below the dwarfs they are.
Sorry, I'm quite tired.
Yeah. You haven't had an afternoon nap because your son makes you go to sleep, you know.
This is a very interestingly developed. To be fair, this is the same sort of development I got on my Chaos team a couple of seasons ago.
Well, he's done what he's supposed to do, and that's the first thing he does is take block.
Take block on the Chaos Warriors. Yeah, it's just getting block on the Chaos Warrior, which takes the piss.
Yes, we scored touchdowns with him. That actually 3. Yeah, I mean 3 block, 1 mighty blow, 1 lets a level. That's looking really nice. Same with your Beastman. You've got a movement up Beastman, useful little holder. You've got a kick, that's useful. Minotaur's got a niggle though. Yeah, I mean it looks like it's a nice looking Chaos team. I don't think it's quite there yet.
No,
but the core skills are going in place.
The core skills are going in place. This is a Chaos team that looks like it's in development. It's not there where it needs to be, and Chaos being Chaos, obviously their team value is very, very similar. If we just go back, in fact, they've actually got slightly more team value. So
I mean, you're likely to add 50k to the humans because he should take that line chaff to make it 12-12, but there's still only a 30k difference. So, you know, scumbag for a babe maybe.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard for. I think it's gonna be quite without the amount of guard that's on that human team.
Yeah, he can fight.
That they can fight back and they could hurt.
Yeah, true. I mean, it's gonna be a tough line to get through if he positions well.
Yeah.
I'm tempted to make that prediction of 2-0 to the humans. 2-0.
Ooh, that's a bold statement.
Well, I think they'll score their drive and they'll sack his.
Okay. I'm going to say...
Because he's going to get desperate, and then the humans have got the advantage of speed.
I guess. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, they do have the advantage of speed.
Yeah, 2-0.
I'm... Okay, you're saying 2-0. I'm 2 humans. I got 2-0. I'm gonna say 2-1. Because he does still stand a chance with that moving up. That could still cause issues. Fair.
I just think that the humans will do. They've done well fighting toe to toe, and I think they'll continue to do well fighting toe to toe.
But what we both agree on is it's going to be a human win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's go on next.
Next it is High Elves versus Max Rats. It's Graham versus Max.
Yeah. It's Graham. It's not Graham.
Wait, is it? No, wait. Oh no, High Elves. Oh no, Graham's Dark Elves, isn't he?
Sorry, Graham's Scum Elves.
So I wanted Graham versus Max.
Spilsbury versus Max. So
Spilsbury
Max's
versus
team is
Max.
that Easy Cheesy Rat Boys, page 1, 1700 TV.
That is.
What the hell?
This is a fat rat boy. This is a fat rat. Oh my word!
15-man roster. You are not clearing that roster out, are you? You're not. He's fouling. What he's doing is he's standing on shit with linemen.
Yeah, obviously.
Well played, Max. Well
Yeah,
played. Best
yeah.
way.
Yeah, you can't argue with that. I mean, like, it's like, yeah, sure. If it's a way to do it, it's a way to do it. And then you still look at his thing. Look at his two gutter runners. Edam and Red Leicester.
Agi 5 Horns Gutter Runner. That thing's disgusting. Kill it.
Yeah, Agi 5 Horns gutter runner. That is a cage diver if I've ever seen it.
Yeah. Two guard for your Storm Vermin. That's useful.
And then the other one is what 2 heads block sprint. So one's his cage diver, the other one's his touchdown scorer.
One sec, man. I'm just gonna go pick up Hamish.
Yeah, okay. One's his cage diver, one's his goal scorer. But even then, look at them both. They're probably doing an equal share. Hello, Hamish.
Yeah.
He's up. And then other 2 gutter runners. Why? Okay. He's got a blodging gutter runner, but it's a movement down. I'm surprised that hasn't been replaced.
I think you'd fire that, wouldn't you?
I would. And then that being said, he's only got 30k.
Yeah, he's been.
So depending on how much he, if he gets a decent amount, I mean, how much is a gut runner? Is it 80?
It's 80, yeah.
So yeah, it's at 80k. If you get enough money on the next one, I might say just sack that one and get a fresh one.
It's a fair shout, mate. It's a fair shout. I mean, I would be saying the same thing.
That Storm Vermin Sage Derby, guard, blighty blow, nice. Again, guard.
I mean,
cool.
It's cheesy, this team, isn't it?
Yeah, very cheesy. The rando claw lineman.
I mean, you would do.
Yeah, why not? If you roll the double, do it. Just get some claw on the bad boy. I mean, it's no way to like. Let's have a look at his claw. See what it looks like on his thing. He just gets pointy knuckles basically.
Yeah, pointy knuckles. I mean, it's a nice looking team that really. It's got a lot of fouling potential. Block on your Rakdo just big as well. With the guard.
That is massive. Guard, block, Rat Ogre. That's potentially just.
Yeah, so let's have a look at Spilsbury's Elves.
Is he on the other page?
He's on the other page.
He is on the other page. He is there. He hasn't done his level ups. Shame.
He
still hasn't done level ups.
3 catches, thrower, 2 blitzers. I mean, it looks like what it does. He's got guard there. I don't think he's going to have enough to cope with that rat line.
That line is going to be tough. He doesn't have the men.
He's going to get a bit of inducements, but
a bit. He's going to get about. Is it how much is max level?
300k. 300k. No, he's probably get about 200 because he's got level ups to do.
Yeah, maybe a little bit less. Yeah, it depends on what they are. But either way, it's maybe 250.
Yeah.
Yeah, 250-ish, depending on like rolls and stuff. But it's like still 250 is still quite a decent amount to give some elves.
Yeah.
So
it is.
And what do you get? Do you just go double babe bolt? No.
Yeah, double babe bolt maybe. Maybe put down that star player for the elves. I don't know really.
Or does he scum into the chef?
Oh. No, I don't think he's got enough. Actually, no, he will do.
He will do.
How many rerolls does Max have?
Let's find out. He has 3.
I'd be tempted.
I know what you mean. I'd be tempted because elves.
But you don't need the rerolls. That's the thing. You don't need the rerolls, but not him not having them. So you're only doing it to steal. You're not doing it to gain.
No.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's a tricky one. I don't think I would.
Okay.
Because it's not going to be much use to you.
What access to star players did he have?
I don't know, mate, but some.
I have no idea.
Or maybe something with Mighty Blow might be a good idea. You know, chew through some of them rats, but they're going to stand on you. Anything that goes down is getting stood on.
Yeah.
I am tempted to say, just for sheer numbers, like how do you manage to get a 15-man rat roster through a season? I don't know, but I've got to give it to Max on that basis.
Yeah. It's
7-6? Do you reckon?
7-6. Am I the one who was a little bit high?
No, I reckon you've got 3-2 in there. I reckon.
Yeah. It might be a little bit higher. I might say 4-3 at a push.
Oh wow, yeah. It's gonna be a game.
It's gonna be a high score. Let me have a look.
But I've got to go for them rats.
Yeah, I think I did a quick Google of the star players. If I'm reading this right. No, go back one. High elf star players. I don't know any of those names. I'm not going to read them. Shut that away. We'll ask Graham later on, and we'll stick a comment on the end.
Yeah.
He'll know.
Comment if you think. Tell us what you should buy. No, don't, because that's coaching.
It's fine. It's not during the game. Either way, yeah, this will be an interesting one.
Yeah, I think I've got Max down for that one. So next we've got Rats versus.
Max, you say 3-2, don't you?
Yeah, 3-2.
Okay,
and then I think if we got Brett versus Rats.
I've got Orcs versus Rats. I've got Dave's Rats.
Also, who play? Oh, right, we're going further down, aren't we? So
Yeah.
Dave's Rats are playing the Orcs. So that's Andy KP. So that's greenish colour.
Yeah.
Which is a fairly. That's a this is a normal looking Orc team.
Yeah, but
it's got a couple of MNGs on Black Orcs. That's big.
Yeah, that's horrendous.
But he's keeping his mighty blow.
He's keeping his mighty blow. He's giving 10k 10k extra in inducements back because he's on 160k unless you buy something. But yeah,
I think you'd buy maybe a Scotty Orc or maybe a coach or something.
Honestly, so look at that Black Orc. That movement down Black Orc.
It's got block though.
Oh, it's got block.
It's got block, mate.
Yeah.
You got to keep it. Them things are hard to level. I mean, at the end of the day, movement 3. But yeah.
But even with those two Black Orc down, it brings him back.
Don't do that joke here.
Sorry. We're even. It brings him down to 11 men. So he's not even going to get a journeyman to replace it. So
he's not going to get anything there, is he? So let's see. So Virgin Troll, but a lot of block, bit of mighty blow could work well against Rats because they are weak.
Yes, they are. Let's have a look.
And I believe that Dave's Rats are not in the same. They're not in the same state as Max's, shall we say? What are you looking at?
This is the wrong one. I thought it was on the same one, so I've just like.
What are you doing? God, I can't get the staff these days.
I know. I'm so sorry. Where were we? There we are. Rat and cheese. Oh, their TV's only 1040. Oh dear.
Yeah, but he's carrying it. Look, mate. He's got how many players has he got?
He's got 1.
He's
2,
got 8.
3,
so he's taking he's taking 150k extra in line Rats.
Ouch. Okay, so 150k extra. So that takes to 1. So what? How many inducements is?
So 1190. So he's getting about 100k.
About 100k. That's okay. But that gutter runner.
Yeah, he's got the movement 10. He's got sprint. It's one turn machine.
Yeah,
it's game over.
One-turn machine.
Yeah, I mean that's all there is to say about that team. Next.
Yeah.
Let's go on to the next game.
No,
I'm giving that to Dave on that basis. It doesn't matter what you do, he's scoring the next turn.
What do you think? 2-1?
Don't matter, innit? It's going to be one more than whatever the Orcs get.
Fair enough.
Because you can't stop that.
I am actually tempted to say. Right, I'm just note it down to you. Note it down that it's yours. I'm actually going to give it to the Orcs.
Ooh.
I'm going to say 2. I'm going to say 2. I'm going to say 2-1 to the Orcs. I've got a funny feeling that he's going to be running low on Rats.
Yeah. It's going to be running low.
And there's a lot of armor 7. If he can get the smacks in, it's done.
Yeah.
It's over.
Okay. Yeah, if you can get some damage done. I mean, that Bing Crosby. It's going to be a problem, innit?
Or honestly, just needs to be targeted. As soon as it gets targeted, it should fold. It should fold.
Yeah. Well, let's get moving on. So we're going to say I'm going to say 2-1 to the Rats. You're going to say 2-1 to the Orcs. Next.
Brett's versus Necro.
that Brett team seems to have sort of been falling off. It
There we
looked
are.
quite good at the start, but it's done what all Brett teams do, and all the SPP seems to have just sort of. Well, actually, I don't know. It hasn't now. He's got got the guard. He's got the 3 guard. He's got a sidestep blocker. He's got an agi up blocker, but he's got a movement down. He's got a niggled blitzer. I mean,
Agi up, movement down. Ooh.
yeah, it's an all right looking Brett roster, but I don't know. I don't fancy it.
Okay. So keep this in mind. So 3 guard, one's got an agi up, one movement down.
Yeah,
Lots of dodge. Okay, and then what did I say? It was Brett's and the Necros.
Necros, which is Scrag Dave.
Where does he live? Oh, no, just
Monster
Scrag
Mash
Cheese,
Bash.
yeah.
So there's there's 100k TV distance, but that's a solid team
This
from the
looks more
Necros.
solid. Yeah, this block on a flesh golem.
Yeah, block flesh
Perfection.
golem. That's nice. Mighty blow white, guard white.
Guard
Yeah,
white, agi down.
claw.
You don't care.
Yeah, you got your claw. He don't care.
Yeah,
He's not dodging. He's
block
punching.
werewolf. Yeah. Ghoul block. Yeah. Ghoul
Guard
wrestle.
on a zombie. Yeah, lots of chaff for fouling. I wouldn't want to play against that.
I think it's again. I think. Ooh, it depends how it. I want to say Necro. Absolutely.
He's unbeaten as well. You've got to take that
Yeah.
into account.
Oh, okay. 2-0 then. Necro.
Yeah.
I
2-0. 2-1 maybe. 2-1.
2-0.
2-1 Necro.
Yeah, it's gonna
But
be.
it's going to the Necro in it. Right. Moving swiftly on because I'm running out of time.
Fair enough. We have Undead and Delphs. Here we go.
I mean, this is Graham
This is Graham.
versus an Undead team, which, to be fair, actually gave me the hardest game of the season. No offense to anyone else in the team in our league, but the Undead gave me the hardest game of the season. I don't quite know why. But Graham's team has got a lot of movement downs.
Graham's team has had the ankle broken by the look of it. Jeez.
Yeah.
But
he's got the important guard. He's got block on a witch elf. He's got a double leveled up runner. He's got that extra free reroll with the leader.
This is.
He's got a dauntless blitzer. He's got pieces. He's got
It's
got lots of things that are gonna do work against you. Add you up on that their blitzer's nice as well.
Yeah, that is gonna be even with the movement down. And he's still gonna do work because this is Graham. He the man knows what he's doing. I think he's just been really, really lucky with his casualty rolls.
Definitely, yeah. You can't look past him, can you? I mean, let's have a look at the other team.
Yep. Christ, what was it again? Undead.
Undead. So it's next page.
Yeah,
that one. Similar kind of TV, slightly lower. He's got the guard on him, so he can outfight him. But the elves, they're not going to fight you.
This is like developed in the right sort of direction.
Yeah, it looks lovely, doesn't it? It's a nice looking team.
Yeah, two guard.
There's Phil Devil the second there.
Phil Devil the second. Yeah, he's back.
He might well have been a dwarf once.
Yeah, he might well have been a dwarf once. He's also grown about 2 foot.
And I think no, actually no, he isn't. I don't know. But yeah, it's a good looking, tough to beat.
Yeah.
Undead team. It's going to be hard work, but you've got to give it to Graham on the basis that he's Graham.
I wouldn't go that far because if his luck continues the way it's been going, it could go.
Yeah, he'll have no players left at the end of the game, but he'll still win.
I'm actually going to. I'm going to say it's going to be 1-1.
It's going to go down to the roll.
But OT, it's whoever wins the toss.
OT, so it's whoever gets the drive. I'm going with Graham.
Yeah, it's
3-1.
I think those movement downs could. There's so many of them.
He knows what he's doing. He's going to fight with the pieces
slow.
He's going to hold stuff up. He's going to use it to his advantage. He's going to tie up the mummies with him.
Yeah, I know he can manage.
It's gonna. I can't look past him. Sorry, it's 3-1. Graham.
Right. 3-1. Okay. 3-1 Graham for you. I'm going to say 1-1 and overtime toss win. And
Yeah.
then finally,
Toss win.
toss win. Yeah, whoever wins the toss. And finally, we've got our
The
other rats.
yeah, which this I'm sorry for you. I feel sorry for you. I mean that you've had a tough season. Your rats are starting to develop.
Yeah,
I mean, it looks like a starting to develop rats team, but let's just move swiftly on because
yeah,
it doesn't matter.
yes.
Because
we need to
this
look
is
at
the
this.
shocker of the season. After 3 seasons of playing Nurgle really, really badly, something's obviously clicked with Damo, and he's
And
worked out that he can play Nurgle really, really well.
this is absolutely disgusting.
It is, isn't it?
This is wrong. I've seen pornographic content that's cleaner than this shit. This
I mean,
is like
he's missing that Pesticore, but that Pesticore's a beast.
yeah, that pesticore. That pesticore. Yeah, be thankful that thing's gone. But
Yeah,
Nurgle Warrior, Mighty Blow block, standard, block
block.
again. Then we've got
Mighty Blow tackle block. That
Mighty
thing,
Blow-
that thing right there is going to rip you to pieces.
correct.
If you're armor 7,
Block movement up.
yeah, that's your ball carrier.
That's your ball carrier.
You've got a stamping Tory.
A stamping Tory, a
You've
kicking
got a
Tory.
kicking Tory. You've got Dominic Cummings to look disgusting and stand in the middle, and you've got lots and lots of line chaff to make up the difference.
Yeah, that is, and all that for the low price. Of
And he's clearly showing that he knows what he's doing now.
Yeah, that thing is going to eat things.
This team is going to be hard work. This is my pick. I think for the Tenderfoot.
You reckon?
Yeah.
I think it's going
Saving
to
the best
be
till last.
2. The old rats. 2-1 for
2-1.
the Nurgle.
It's fair. Yeah,
2-1
you know,
for
rats
Nurgle.
can sneak a touchdown, but
Yeah.
that's just vile, isn't it?
That is pretty vile. Right, I hear you have places to be.
I have places to be. Got the wife to go pick up. So yeah, have you got a shout for the win?
For the whole Tenderfoot, oof.
Yeah.
That is a fine question. I think it's either going to be. It's gonna be. I know. Hang on, have a look at this. If Graham can recover, it's going to be between three of you. It's going to be between Graham, yourself, or that Nurgle team.
Yeah, Damo. I think it's difficult to rule out Scrag Dave as well.
Oh, and yeah, that's a good point. Those rats are pretty horrendous as well.
Yeah, not the rats. No, that's Scrag Dave's.
No, sorry.
The Necros.
The Necros, sorry. I'm so used to him playing this game because on this is called Scrag Cheese.
Yes.
And cheese rats, yeah.
Yes. Cheesy rat boys.
Cheesy rat boys. Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be a very interesting one. I don't know how it's all gonna be. How it's all gonna reset. We may do another one next week if we just keep doing.
We'll see where we're up to, won't we? But anyway, yeah, it's shaping up to be an interesting Tenderfoot.
Very much so. Very, very much so. Well, have a good afternoon.
Yeah. Okay, pick up my wife and make some fish and chips.
Have a good afternoon, everyone. Have a good night, Hamish.
He's awake now, mate.
I know.
He's busy watching YouTube videos of people squashing cars.
And he sounds like he's enjoying it.
He is.
Yeah.
Anyway,
have fun.
have fun. We'll see you later.